Have you ever looked at your profit and loss statement and also your bank account and wondered, hey, wait a minute, what is the discrepancy between these two? I actually thought we made money last month and it's not showing up in the way that I expect in our bank account. So what's going on here? This is actually a classic point of confusion for many startup founders. So let me give you two quick examples to illustrate the difference between your profit and loss statement and your cash position and why it's important that you're actually understanding both. So in the first example, your cash position is going to be lower than what your P&L would suggest. Let's say, for example, that you made on your profit and loss $10,000 last month, and you look at your bank account and it actually doesn't show the $10,000 that you're expecting. So even though you had a profit of $10,000, maybe you paid off some credit card debt, you paid off a loan, you bought yourself a computer. All of these expenses do not appear on the profit and loss statement. They do come out of your bank account because you got to pay for them, but they won't show up on the P&L. So that will lead to a discrepancy between the P&L and your bank account, where your bank account will be lower than what your P&L would suggest. In the second example, your cash is going to be higher than what your P&L would suggest. So let's assume that you are a SaaS business and you've just sold an annual contract, again, using the $10,000 example. So an annual contract for $10,000, which means that the company is probably going to pay you up front. And so you'll receive the $10,000 cash in your bank account. But if you look at your P&L, it's not going to show $10,000 last month as revenues, because this is an annual contract. You're going to recognize those revenues over the course of a 12-month period, which means it's going to be $10,000 divided by 12, or $833 per month for the next year. So your cash is going to be much higher than your $833 that you expect for last month in terms of revenue. The reality is that so many startups fail because they run out of cash. It's mission critical for you to understand your cash position at all times and the difference between your profit and loss statement and your cash position. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you on the next video.